Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Virgo, we're just doing an open reading this week. I'm just pulling out cards, see what the universe wants to just randomly talk to you about. I'm going to do that though with my tea leaf oracle deck. Mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. That's the underline here. That's interesting. I've never really stopped to look at this. So maybe there's someone in your life that is just like, oh, this person just doesn't change. What the fuck? Because it's just like this person is holding this mule and this mule is pulling. It's like all it ever does is pull. All this mule ever does is pull. Pull, pull, pull. What are you pulling to? What are you doing? No. I don't know why sometimes I feel like you're kind of like the voice of reason around people that are around you. I don't know. Anyways, that's an interesting underline. So got that tea leaf oracle deck, and then this tarot deck, I keep forgetting what it's called, and it's really pretty, and that's what it is. So we're gonna get started. Virgo, who is tweeting out there? That's interesting. Okay, so what's going on at the bird feeder? I feel like these are significant things for you guys. Why is he? So the female cardinal's at the feeder. The male is the one that's tweeting. And he was tweeting for her, but now he's coming. So I'm wondering, like, was he... Oh, no, she's left. Oh, and he's quiet. Well, that's interesting. I don't know what that means. Anyways, I'm going to shuffle cards. Maybe it doesn't mean anything, Cindy. It just means that the cardinals are eating their food and you're doing a tarot reading. Good. Purse. Pay attention to your finances. Is that it? Anything you're gonna get? Pay attention to your finances. You got, this one came out first. Seahorse. Family matters. Well, isn't that interesting? Because the male cardinal kind of came in there. I feel like when he's tweeting like that, he's warning her of something, but then he came in. And right, as you think about that, like he's very protective. He's the best daddy of the bird world that I've ever seen. He's always feeding the kids. He's always looking after the little wife. He's like really involved. And you think about the seahorse. I mean, like he's the one that has the babies. He kind of gets abused, actually. When you read about that, this guy no sooner has babies and the females come at him and like impregnate him again. I think the poor guy, I want to say that I feel like the seahorse carries the weight of karma for all men. Poor guy. So, well then shield, you need to defend yourself. What is going on? Pay attention to your money, particularly with your family, and protect yourself. Oh Lord, Virgo. Bird perched. That's what you have at the bottom here. Beetle. Okay, bird perched. Let me actually just, it's hard to hold the whole deck up like this. Let me see how many you have in this underline. Let me get it. Okay, straight. Bird perched, beetle, and then moon is, yeah, then it's kind of sideways. So I think you just have the two. You have bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. Beetle. Oh, good fortune. Well, you're waiting. You've got some sort of good fortune here and you're waiting. You're waiting for news, package, or a letter. Did you get, is it sort of like getting the, why would you feel so good fortune? Something's worked out, but you're waiting for the news of it? The package or the letter? It feels more to me because good fortune is there. It's almost like some sort of good opportunity. It's the underline that you've had. And then that doesn't feel so much like waiting for news. Maybe you were waiting for news and now you're waiting for the package or the letter. It's almost like you get good fortune, good news, and then you are perched, waiting for that. Oh yeah, you got that. Now you're waiting for it, right? Like to arrive or something to come in. And then purse, pay attention to your finances. This has to do with family. And it could do with family and kids. And then you need to protect yourself. So, you know, it could be something like, it's really funny, but I don't know why this reminds me of a toothbrush. Just like, there's something about the back of that. I'm just seeing a toothbrush there. So it could be like something simple like this. Like, let's say because it's family, it could be your kid. Maybe your kid needs some dental work or something like that done, right? Pay attention to your money and protect yourself. So it could be like, you know what, get a few quotes or just make sure, I don't know, the family. It could have something to do with health or... It's weird. Like, it is literally coming into me like, pay attention to your money. And in any sort of family matters, kind of protect yourself here. You know, the other thing I'm thinking is too, is your insurance up to date? Like, you know, like your insurance and stuff. I'm going to add tarot, man. There's just this feeling of, it's not like huge and nefarious. It just kind of feels like, I don't know, like let's say you needed quotes to get your fence painted, but that doesn't really have to do with family. It could be a family matter, right? It has to do with your home, your family. You know, just make sure nobody's taking advantage of you. It's just sort of how that comes across to me. Let's add tarot. Let's add it. Oh, okay. Well, actually, no, this is, they don't have to. Like, it's actually shifting it. Maybe that's part of what this is. You got some good news and you don't have to pay attention to your finances. I'm telling you, because it goes 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 8 of Wands. So this is almost kind of like coming in and cutting out something that maybe you were hiding your finances. Maybe you were protecting your finances, right? Well, you need to defend yourself. It's odd. But then this is like moving forward. This is like, you know, if there's something that you've needed to assess here, or you've been assessing, you're going to be okay. Family matters. Well, the 6 of Cups. Yeah, important. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, and the 8 of Swords. All right, this is interesting because this feels like some sort of family. Someone, I want to say, it's like family from your past. There's a change going on with them. Oh, let's see. Could this be like some family member from your past? Because I say, this is someone you don't see. This is someone you don't see. You don't have any connection with them. 6 of Cups and 8 of Swords, right? Well, 6 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. So it is like, there is soulmate connection with this person. Also speaks of like someone from your past, but something's changed here. In 8 of Swords, you don't see them. Like, you don't see this person. So I kind of wonder, pay attention to your finances. Let's see where this goes. You need to defend yourself. Oh shit, the 4 of Coins. Okay, I'm just going to say, no, maybe you do need to watch your purse here. The 4 of Coins, the 4 of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. You know, I don't know. I kind of feel like some of you, there might be some relative from the past coming out of the woodwork looking for money. That's kind of what it looks like here. A little bit. You could have some sort of relative here from the past that's coming around that you haven't seen in a bit, that's looking for some money. Or something to do with family. Is it a family disagreement? Because it literally, there's something here with family that you need to protect yourself from. Like, this isn't some stranger coming in and trying to steal money from you. This somehow feels like family. The Four of Coins. You need to defend yourself. Just holding on to all of your coins. Make sure each hand is on them. And resting and healing to get your... Oh, some of you may have even... Have you been through something here with family? And you've needed to protect your... Okay, now I see what's happening here. Because that could be. So it depends where you are in the timeline. But I mean, what I see here is actually... It actually unfolds really well. But there does... Whoa, I'm having the biggest deja vu. I tried to... Even that. Everything I say. Oh my God. That's so weird. Whoa. That's weird. No, okay. Give it a second. That was one of the strongest deja vus I've ever experienced. Okay. Are we okay now? Wow, that was weird. It actually took me... It was so strong that I need a second here to ground. Because it's almost like it was... Yeah, okay. So, what I see here, depending on the time... Isn't that interesting? Because I was just talking about timelines too. Like, depending on where you are in this timeline, I see it unfolding well. And I can't help but start to go back into those words again. It's really a freaky thing here. So, if you have had to pay attention to your finances because of some sort of family member or family matter... I wanted to say matter because that's what it says on the card, but it said some sort of family member. You are coming out of that, okay? Like, you're coming out of that. If, it doesn't look like you're quite there though. Like, because this Five of Swords looks like it's approaching the Seven of Swords. It's cutting something out, right? And it just, to me, because, like, if this was the Seven of Swords into, let's like say the Hermit or the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, you know, I would just kind of say, well, you've cut something out of your life here, and now you kind of feel like you need to be a little bit covert, and this is a very uncomfortable energy. You need to hold tight with yourself, you know. But this is like, it doesn't make sense, right? Because you're going into the Eight of Wands, which is movement. Like, this is strong movement. This is not being held back in any way. So it just feels like you're leading up to eliminating some sort of unusual behavior on your part. But I feel like that unusual behavior on your part has something to do with protecting your finances, perhaps from family here or a family member. And you've been like, right, protecting yourself, defend yourself. I can see it here. Like, don't touch my money. Don't touch my money. Don't, Virgo's like, don't touch my money. And then even doing your own healing. Like, it's a very contained. Nothing coming in, nothing going out. Contained. But why? Ace of Wands. You got this Ace of Wands and this Eight of Wands. This very, very powerful energy that you're about to go into. Feeling energized, feeling dynamic. Like, if you're coming out of a Four of Swords and going into the Ace of Wands, oh baby, do you feel good, right? Like, I needed that rest. I needed that nap, sort of like the way you would describe that healing process. Boy, do I feel great and energized now. And here, this is just like, no reason to hold back, no reason to be hidden, no reason. It just feels really good. But because of some family member or something. So, you know, it's funny because they say it's like you're anticipating cutting something out is how that feels. All right, good fortune. If you were waiting for the good news, perhaps maybe you've received it. Now you're just waiting for the package to come in. Oh, what was the underline? Oh, the Empress. Wow. This could definitely have something to do with family. Children, nest eggs, all of that sort of stuff I'm getting with it, right? All this abundance here for family. Yeah, something pretty important. Pay attention to your finances. The Knight of Swords. Oh, the Three of Swords. Any really quick decisions here, anything that's not thought out properly that you're too impulsive on, that'll end up in heartbreak. So there you go. The Five of Swords. The Six of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Let me see it all. The Seven of Swords. Oh, no, the Five of Swords. So it is. This Five of Swords is supported by maybe a victory in work or home. And because of that, you can cut out whatever this covert behavior has been. Yeah, I told you they were connected. The Eight of Wands. Yeah, doubt me for a second. The Eight of Wands. Now, woohoo, here we go. Here we go. On a new path. Who knows where it leads? Like, right? The Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So I'm on a new path. I'm going to learn on the way here. Who knows where that leads? But somehow it feels more safe and stable, right? So maybe there's something going on here. Like this is, it almost felt like, you know, it's not a good time to do this. I don't know. Maybe this too could even be like, it doesn't have to be somebody coming after your money. Kind of could be for some of you. Just this the way, like I talked about everything and then this card comes out. Like just the way you got a hand on each coin, a hand or a foot, hanging on to that with the shield. So I think it's there for some of you. Others of you, there might have been something, or there is something going on for you with a distant family member, maybe needing money for medical care or something like that. It'll be okay. Shield yourself. Or maybe, I'm wondering if any of you are planning a trip. Make sure you get out of state, out of province, out of country health insurance, okay? You do that. Make sure you do that. I'm serious here. If you are planning a trip, don't take a chance. You know, too, I think even if it's like out of province, out of state, because, you know, sometimes we can just say, oh, well, I don't know how that works in the US. I know in Canada, like, it's all very specific to our province, which is really crazy. Anyways, I think in most of the provinces are all covered in the same way, but it's kind of like provincial. But the federal government says you have to have it. So I think it's really funny. But anyways, but I don't know how that works in the US. Because I know you have like Obamacare or something like that, or you did, I don't know. But you all have private insurance through different things. I don't know if that only is specific in a specific state. If you're going out of state, you need to make sure you have coverage for that state. I don't know how that works, but there's something like, I don't know, just make sure, because I've just seen this. I keep seeing like a healthcare shield, like a health insurance shield. It's weird. It just keeps seeing that. And like here, kind of staying put and healing with the Four of Swords. You know what I'm saying? And then you feel better. It's just a temporary thing. Honestly, it's a temporary thing. But please make sure you get it. If you're traveling, make sure you get health insurance. I'm serious. So family members. Oh, are some of you traveling to a funeral? Death and the Hierophant. Oh my. What is going on here? The Six of Cups. This is someone you haven't seen in a while. Oh my God, as I say that, the Five of Pentacles came out with that card. The Two of Pentacles. Interesting. Now I get in this a couple ways. I'm literally like, I see some of you traveling somewhere, and it is important. Make sure you have health coverage. I don't know. Maybe you like, this doesn't look like anything major though. You know, I'm not seeing that because it says like it takes a little, this person has fallen down. Right? This person, maybe you break your ankle, you sprain your ankle. God, I hope not. I'm knocking on wood. I'm not, you know, wishing that on anybody, but I'm just saying you know, it's good to be prepared. You should anyways, but maybe you're like, I'm just going for a weekend, or I'm just going for a long weekend. No, it only takes a second, right? And then this person is laid up in bed healing, but then they feel better. I don't know how much I need to stress this. I really do, because it's important for someone to make sure you do that. Okay. And I'm going to say there's a couple of scenarios that I see here that might be some sort of reason for travel. You got this Eight of Wands. I feel like there could be a passing in the family, but this is someone you haven't seen in a while. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know. It doesn't feel like someone that you're close to. I don't know if there's just some sort of obligation to go. I don't know what this is, but they're definitely... It could also be the end of someone's marriage, okay? Like it could be that, and you could decide to fly out and help someone. There's a sense of age here, like Nona. Who would dress like that? Like Nona. Who would wear like all black, like really wear it? It's just like Nona. Nona would wear black. So... it's the end of Hierophant. Like, the other thing I know, I've done enough messages like this over time that are general like this, that when something like this comes out, it's you already know, okay? You already know. Don't worry about your parents. No. Don't do that. Don't go there with this reading. It's not that. This, I want to say, this somebody that you already know. You already know that this person is likely to check out soon. And this is a family matter. And if you need to travel for a funeral, if you need to travel because an elderly parent suddenly, I don't know, it's weird. Like, it's almost like, I don't know. If you got like 80-year-old parents, like suddenly your dad is like, he's found a 30-year-old woman and he's gone. It's like, you know, you got to be there for your mom. There's something really weird here. Like there's some sort of odd change that happens with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like the message is more about protect you. You need to defend yourself here. That's the thing that you have to think about. I'm going to explore that more. I think it really does come out here in a funny way. Like if you were doing, even if it's a day flight, because I know like in the US, you guys have like more flights than we do here in Canada. Oh, you can do a day flight. I've done day flights to Ottawa from Toronto. But that's still in the same province. I don't know what it is, but it's very clear here that you should make sure that you have proper travel insurance, travel health insurance for you. Okay, you need to protect you in this. If you are traveling, if you're going to help someone, So here's the other thing. It kind of feels like to me that whoever this person is from your past, like this is someone that's been distant from you. If it is, maybe it has been a financial consideration about going to see them. So that's the other thing that comes in with this reading, because I feel like something has changed. Maybe someone's paying for your flight and you're going to be able to go see someone that you haven't seen in a while, right? The Wheel. Oh yeah, the Six of Swords. You're traveling. You are traveling. You're going on a trip here in your little rocket ship. Make sure you have your insurance. The Eight of Swords. The Seven of Wands and the Lovers. Well, I'm going to say too, I feel like The biggest thing that I get from this reading, if this is the passing of someone, and I mean, anybody's passing is very significant. And if you're close to that person, it is extremely significant because there's a lot of pain that you feel and loss in that. I am not picking that up in this reading, okay? And I don't want to, I'm trying to prepare because I don't want to sound heartless. Like I do understand the significance of every single person's passing. It is significant, but it's also a return home, you know? So it's kind of like something to be celebrated, but in all cases, not all cases. Anyways, it's, you know what I'm saying? So what I want to say here is, if you are going somewhere because of someone's passing, this is not a big emotional thing for you. It just becomes the reason that you go, okay? And I want to say, if there was any sort of conflict or... yeah, there's some sort of conflict resolution that occurs here. So if you are traveling to go to someone's funeral, and you know what, you should. It was your great Uncle George, you know, he used to always send you every Christmas. Oh, that sounded kind of like a Jewish voice. So at each Hanukkah, I don't know. I'm going to go there because I'm going to stereotype and I'm going to offend someone. And I probably, yeah, I would deserve to get attacked for that. So, this is like, it's like peace. It creates peace. I really see that. And even if this is not like, you know, trip and you sprain your ankle, because, you know, like medical shit is expensive. This is not a big medical thing. Like, it's not that. But you probably should go and get an x-ray, honey. Go and get an x-ray. Like, your aunties or whoever. Go get an x-ray. You got to go and get an x-ray. I don't have the insurance. Oh, what do you mean you don't have insurance? You knew you were traveling out of state. I don't know. Y'all know you got family like that. Whatever nationality, race, whatever, you know you got them. So you're going to have to go and you lay up and you get the x-ray and you will feel better. But it would be better if insurance covered this for you. If it's not that, it is definitely where you felt you needed to protect yourself and just like, oh, it's too exhausting. It feels so good. Like, it just feels so good. Something's playing out here. That is got you traveling towards some sort of conflict resolution that feels much better. And there are a lot of scenarios that are playing out here, how this is going to happen. If any of you are traveling, I'm going to say it again, get insurance. Shield, you need to defend yourself. The moon, unexpected and unknown. Oh my Lord, yeah. Well, 2, defending yourself from the unexpected and the unknown. The 4 of coins, that's what insurance is. Because, you know, I could see people going, it's just for the day, right? Like if I was going to fly, well, I wouldn't. But when I was working, I think I was covered under the company though. But anyways, if I was going to fly from like Toronto, I guess it could. It would be a bit of a flight, but you could do it. Like from Toronto to like, Winnipeg, right? Like I could go there, leave early in the morning, do what I had to do, and then come back. But if I go there and I'm like, I don't need insurance, I'm only going to be there for a couple of hours. Because you're thinking, I don't want to pay that. It's $400 for the insurance for the day. That just seems so crazy, right? But the moon is literally saying this is what you protect yourself from the unknown. You can't predict. The 4 of coins. Yeah, so if you'd spent that $400, you save yourself, I don't have any idea how much an x-ray would cost. I don't, because I live in Canada and I don't pay for it. Directly. So the world, I'm only saying that I feel that it should be a human right for every person to have medical care, no matter where you live or how much money you make. That's just how I feel about that. The world and the 4 of coins. That's the end. That's the end of holding on. Protecting your money. Maybe there was someone who was always coming after you for your money. and they pass away. I mean, I'm telling you literally that you're not, if somebody's passing, like it's not a sad thing for you, okay? It's not. So don't worry about that. But you might have to go for Nona. The Four of Swords. You know, so what I'm saying too with that is, well, you're like, well, what if I have to go for Nona, then I don't know what grandpa is in Italian. I'm sorry. I just feel like Italian men never make it that far. Gosh, it's hard. But it's almost like maybe it was Nona's, you know, boyfriend or something. It's not someone that you're close to, but, you know, you got to go for Nona. Like, that's what this feels like. It's the Four of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the King. I have a lot of Italian girlfriends, and they'll be like, Cindy, we're just so ashamed right now. These what you're talking about. The Three of Cups and the King of Cups. Oh my God, you're coming together and healing this. Oh, but you're going to heal too. Don't have too much to drink, because maybe that's why you trip here. This Ace of Wands. But, you know, yeah, and it's like a quick, oh, the Wheel. What is all this fortune happening here? Like, there's your good fortune, the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. This is all good. This is all good, Virgo. Trust me, it's all good for you. There's nothing, don't be worried. Because I know I get them in the comments when these kind of cards come out. Cindy was going to have, it's all good. You're just waiting. It's good. It's good. What's the Empress, right? Be a lot of, oh, it's nice. The Sun and, the Sun, Temperance, the Star. This is, wow, this is all major arcana. You're on this train ride and there's no getting off. I mean, this is not negotiable. You can't, you're on it. This is something that you're destined, this is destiny. You're playing out in destiny here. It's all good, okay? It's all good. And at the bottom, got the Knight of Cups. Oh, yes. And, you know, maybe you don't believe it. Maybe it's been a hard road with the Nine of Wands, but the Knight of Cups, it's good. It's freedom here. This is something that is giving you freedom. It really is. All right, and that's what I got. So I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to use the Tea Leaf Oracle deck again, and I'm going to use the Kippa. Look, you're going to get a gift. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. I'm going to use the Kippa, and I'm going to use a Steampunk Tarot, the Star. Beautiful, beautiful. Blessings from heaven. That's what this is. It really, and I'm not making it up. Well, I don't know. I'm just intuiting it. But I'm telling you, that's how it feels to me. It doesn't feel, you don't have the Five of Cups. You don't have anything here. It honestly feels like there's something that's been holding you back that you would like to do that you haven't been able to. That's the one part here where we have the I feel like I'm trying to like get my son when he was 4, like the courage to jump into the deep end. You're coming fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go do, and in the extended, we're gonna say what's going on around you that you don't know. That you don't know. Am I saying that? I had that debate with Leo, because it's supposed to be what's going on around you that you can't see. And it's funny, I actually had, so maybe it is what you don't know. What if you don't know? Well, that would be more interesting. Because I had that discussion with Leo, which was really funny, and they're extended. I said, well, just because you can't see it doesn't mean you don't know what's happening, right? Like you get a phone call and somebody telling you, oh, the bridge has gone out over there. That's all been flooded out, and you know, but you can't see it, right? But I literally said, what's going on around you that you don't know? So, okay, that's what yours is. So there you go. It's all good, Virgo. Till next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.